Hello again, my friends. Welcome back to the Coliseum. Great to have you here. We're diving back into Standard with, a little spin on an old favorite, Azorius Magecraft. That's blue-white for the noobs here. Magecraft is a very interesting mechanic. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, trigger happens. In the case of our little Clever Lumimancer, it gets +2/+2 until end of turn, that is. It can stack very, very quickly, so we're going to best utilize how to do it. This is very reminiscent of our mono blue tempo list from last week. However, Azorius gives us some other options, and then Magecraft is a bit of a different beast. So let's hop right into it. As far as the threats go, we have Clever Lumimancer. We're back with Delver of Secrets. Let's see if he can actually flip consistently for us. This is a new one out of Streets of New Capenna, Illuminator Virtuoso. It's a 1/1 double strike for 2. Whenever he becomes the target of a spell you control, it connives. Very useful ability. I originally had 4. I actually ended up cutting 2 of them for Mavinda, and it was the 4th Storm Tracer Drake. So I had 4, 3, 1. Tested a little bit. It ended up just going 2. It is fabulous. He is, however, very fragile. And Double Strike is great, but without something like Trample or Unblockability, it just loses a little bit of its punch. So he's a 2 of right now. It may increase as we test, but for now it's good. Storm Tracer Drake, 2/1 flying for 2. Whenever it becomes the target of a spell you control, draw a card. Just a way for us to recoup our card advantage, not to mention flying is pretty darn good. And then a personal favorite of mine, Mavinda, Student's Advocate. This is a throwback to those feather days, but a 2/3 for 3 with flying. So once per turn, you may cast target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard this turn. If that spell doesn't target a creature you control, it costs 8 colorless more to cast. Basically, you can only target your own stuff cheaply, but you can do it every turn. Very powerful effect, but not only is he legendary, but he costs 3 mana. Our mana is already pretty darn tight, that's why he's only a 2 of. However, let's take a look at what spells we have to best utilize these creatures. Out of Streets of New Capenna, we have Boon of Safety. Puts a shield counter on target creature and allows us to scry. I have gone back and forth on this card. I really like it, and I really hate it. Originally, I had Consider in this spot, and again, I feel naked without Consider in this list, because I feel like getting through the deck is very important, but you got to take what you can get, and the shield counter does really come in handy, not to mention a scry is half of a draw, so this is almost like a compromise between the boosts and the filter spells. We'll test it. We'll see how it does. Guiding Voice, this is an auto-clued as a 4 of. We could go to a 3 of, and I was considering cutting the 4th for a second March of Swirling Mists, but very simple. +1/+1 counter on target creature, then you learn. So we get to hop over to our sideboard for any of our beautiful lessons. Nothing too crazy out of the sideboard. Pretty much what you expect. The double up on Teaching is the Archaics, because of course we're going to be burning through our hand quite quickly. Best case scenario, I should say. A Homestead Courage. Again, one of the best cards in our deck. +1/+1 counter on a creature, Vigilance, and you can flash it back. For 2 white, that's 2 Magecraft triggers, or 2 triggers on Storm Tracer Drake. It's a fabulous thing. I wish I could play more of these cards, but unfortunately, 4 it is. And then out of Streets of New Capenna, we have a newbie here, Slip Out the Back. I underestimated how good this card is, and it is really good. Again, with just like the Guiding Voice, I'm thinking if this should be 4, this should be 3. I'm keeping the card advantage for the time being, but we may change it. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, it phases out. Seems a little counterintuitive. However, you can't use it for your normal Magecraft shenanigans. This is strictly a defensive spell, but with the sheer amount of removal and craziness, sweepers and all that going on, you need a way to fight back. It was between Slip Out the Black and just more Spell Pierces, but Slip Out the Back has just been pretty good. Not to mention, it also can phase out your opponent's creatures. It doesn't say a creature you control, so it's kind of like Otherworldly Journey, you know? If you are contemplating an all-in alpha strike and there's one blocker in your way, boom, Slip Out the Bag, baby. Otherwise, defensive spell. That also boosts your creatures. Now, that is it for our boosting spells. We now hop over to our protection, a card I love right now, Fading Hope. I mean, we talked about it with our mono blue tempo list, but just the way the metagame is going, being able to just knock your opponent off tempo or kill a token or any of that, incredibly versatile, and the fact that it scries, triggers Magecraft, it's fabulous. If you're not big on Fading Hope, Spell Pierce is the next best thing. Counters a non-creature spell unless it's a controller pays 2. This is just a best of 1 thing where you gotta have something available. Not a ton. I mean, originally I had 4 of them. I ended up cutting them for Fading Hope. And then finally, March of Swirling Mist. Again, I go back and forth on this. I kind of wanted it as a 2 of. I settled on a 1 of, because this is one of the only cards that we can actually cast with Mavinda successfully and target our opponent's creatures, because of course we can always just target one of ours since it'll phase back in during our turn. I couldn't make up my mind what to cut, because as awesome as that sounds, it seems like something that's not going to happen often. So, but March of Swirling Mist is solid. So we got it as a 1 of for now. We may go up to a 2 of. I actually cut the second one for Sejiri Shelter. This is just a card I personally like. Not only is it a mana source that comes into play tapped, but it has the ability to, of course, protect a creature, get a blocker through, yada, yada, yada. Protection's quite good. Again, this could just be another land, but in my opinion, the comes into play tapped does not outweigh the protection it offers. And then the Emeria's Call and Seagate Restoration may look a little weird here. They're not really here to be cast, although that would be a perk. They're here because they're lands that trigger Delver of Secrets. Something I should have done with the mono blue list was thrown in Seagate Restorations. The reason I didn't was, of course, Ascendant Spirit, Snow lands. Yeah, you get it. And then as far as the mana base goes, nothing too crazy here. Nice little blend of blue and white, and then just our handful of effective either creature or spell channel lands. So that is the deck. Let's go see it in action. All right, we're on the play. We got stuff to do. We got lands. Let's try it. It's a little slow. I really hate hands without a 1-drop. I'm going to keep up the Spell Pierce. You never know. I don't know what 1-drop it could be, but oh boy. All right, well, someone could die. I guess of the 2. Let's see, next turn we're going to want to keep, if we could play the Virtuoso, we can keep Spell Pierce up. Otherwise, we could play the Storm Chaser Drake now. Let's go with the Storm Chaser Drake. I'd rather keep the... Oh, Esper. Yeah, he's just going to go straight up removal. Super Shocker there. So now we got Illuminator Virtuoso. Let's pay some life, shall we? Ouch. Yeah, so he had it, which is fine. Now, if he's got a removal spell, we got both Slip Out the Back and Spell Pierce to protect him. And then if we untap, we're in pretty good shape. We'll see what he's got, though. See, I should have led with the Virtuoso because, of course... Nah. No card advantage for you, kind sir. Delver of Secrets. Let's connive, see what we find here. I don't think we're going to need that one today. Let's go with the Teachings of the Archaics, and then I am actually just going to get in for 6 and pass a turn. I'm going to hold up the Slip Out the Back more than the Mavinda. I probably should have gone for a... ooh. Yeah, I probably should have gone for a... whatchamajigger. Oh... Sorry, Environmental Sciences. My brain's like processing what I'm going to do in this turn. So that is most likely a Doomscar, so let's not commit any more threats. I think all we're going to do, get in for 6, and let's Teachings of the Archaic. Draw some cards. Fabulous. I'm just going to pass the turn here. I'm going to hold up, Slip Out the Back, just in case that is something. He could always respond to it. Infernal Grasp. Slip Out the Back, connive. I'm going to discard Delver of Secrets. Just kill him! Adios, amigo! Hey, that's the power of Double Strike. Maybe going with the Illuminator or the Virtuoso over the Storm Chaser Drake as the threat to protect was worth it. I'm just waiting for it to look at the battlefield. However, I mean, it's a tough one, because if you think about it, we cast, what? 1, 2... So, okay, I guess to be fair, maybe we did do it in the right way. Eyeballing our opponent as a control deck, we definitely did do it in the right way, in hindsight, of course, because the Storm Chaser Drake was a card that they were going to kill no matter what. However, the Illuminator Virtuoso will end the game quickly, which is something they usually can't handle. So, hey, off to a good start. Here we go. Ooh, why you gotta do this to me, Delver of Secrets? Alright, so let's think about this for a second. Obviously, it's a keep on the play. We go turn 1 Delver, turn 2 Virtuoso, or we go turn 1 Lumimancer, turn 2 start boosting them. I like the Delver between the two options. Let's see if he actually flips for us today. A flying evasive threat would be much better. We don't have any protection here. Ooh, what do we got? Boros. Of course. Oh, Delver. You such a dirty tease, you. Boros, huh? Alright, let's go with the Virtuoso here. The Lumimancer is good, but he might just be connived away. We're going to wait and see. Oh, Naya into Innkeeper. This should be interesting. Come on. Where are you at, brother? Alright, do we want to do anything this turn? I think we're going to Guiding Voice. So if he... What's the scariest thing that could happen? He untaps. Tell you what, let's go ahead and we're going to Guiding Voice on the Virtuoso, and we're going to Connive. And we'll go search for either Teachings of the Archaic or something. Another Storm Chaser Drake. Actually, we're going to... the Lumimancer. We're going to Connive, hit the Lumimancer, go find a... I'm going to go with the Expanded Anatomy here. And then I'm going to... You know what? I think I'm not going to offer up the Delver to trade with the Innkeeper. We're just going to get in the Virtuoso. Get in for 6 if he lets us, which he did, which is perfect. Now we're going to play the Seat of the Empire, and let's go with the Storm Chaser Drake. Oh, Delver of Secrets. We'll never learn of your trickery. Alright, let me guess. Is it a certain chariot? No, wedding announcement. Got it. I thought it would be Ezekiel's chariot by far. Alright, back up to 14. Come on, you. You know what, Delver? I'm getting pretty sick of your crap. Alright, so Virtuoso is going to be trump blocked. So I think we're going to go ahead and go. Let's go Homestead Courage on. He's going to be chump blocked. So at this point, I'm just going to start buffing this bad boy up. Let's draw some cards. That's a pretty good one. And actually, you know what? It is silly, but let's go ahead and... I'm trying to think of what our opponent could be building up to here. I don't want to overextend into a potential wrath, but at the same time... Do I want to build the Delver up just to get in with everybody? I think I do. Because then he can't just chump block everything. Yeah. Alright, let's do this. Yep, he'll chump block there, and looks like he's taking 5. And... I'm just sitting here thinking if he's going to, for some reason, if he untaps, and, you know, we're going to hold off. I was going to play the other Storm Chaser Drake, but if he untaps into a Doomscar, it's like, then we have nothing. This way, we at least have a Drake as a backup if he finds a way out of this current predicament. And who knows? Maybe Delver of Secrets will actually do something. Oh, Prosperous Innkeeper. Could you not? Oh, boy. Here we go. Alright, so now I'm regretting not committing more to our Air Force. Yep. Gaining life. Yeah, we gotta get on this. Thank you. Jeez. Better late than never, Mr. Insectile Aberration. Okay. So this does not have reach. So the Virtuoso is going to stay back. So at this point, do we just go nuts for donuts? Go Homestead Courage on both. Save the Expanded Anatomy for next turn. Tell you what, let's go ahead and let's do one. See what we draw. Slip out the back. That's pretty good. Yeah, you know what? I think we're just going all in on our Air Force. Just keep drawing cards here. Okay, we hit a land, which is great. He's at 14. I get him for 12. I think we'll save that for next turn. So what we're going to do is we're going to get in. Alright, here we go. So now we've got options. If he just goes for something crazy, we got a Fading Hope. If he tries to wipe the board, we got Slip Out the Back. We got Virtuoso on standby. Take down anything that's on his side of the board. Ezekiel's Chariot. Yeah, okay. Another Slip Out the Back. I'm going to put that on the... Yeah, he's dead. Okay. Writing's on the wall. He knows it. He understands it. We were going to put that on the bottom, and then... I mean, it doesn't matter what we do, because the Expanded Anatomy will kill him, so... Hey. Flying's pretty good, I hear. Sebastian, I'm on the play. Oh, is this our first mulligan? I would guess yes. I have the Guiding Voice, but 2 drops. Mulligan. Ew. Oh, okay, yeah. This is gonna hurt. So we go turn 1. We're gonna keep it. Turn 1, Delver of Secrets. Turn 2, either Storm Chaser Drake or Guiding Voice. So yeah, let's not pay that much. Oh, Lord. Ow. 17 we'll start this game at. And by 17, I mean 14. Okay, here we go. Okay, well, I mean, at least we don't have to. At least we don't have to pay a bunch of life. We got either Esper or something, Azorius. Maybe it's the mirror. Beautiful. We're just off to a great start here. We're going to go ahead and say Guiding Voice on the Drake. Draw a card, another one. Let's go get a... What's he got? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in hand. We could just go with the Teachings of the Archaic. We already have a land to play. Yeah, let's do that. And then we're just going to go with the Lumimancer. Get in for 4. And now next turn could be pretty good. We'll see if this Delver wants to flip. Alright, here we go. He's flipping, baby. Love it. Alright, well, in that case, opponent seems to not be doing anything. Response. Oh, he's got responses now. So now we've got to start thinking. Oh, it's a counterspell. Oh, well, okay then. I guess that is a thing, so we'll do this again. Let's see, what could he untap and play? He could untap and wipe our board. So I feel like we should be just getting in as much damage and as much... let's try to find a... Should I just go with another Teachings? So next turn we can go... Oh, we can't. Yeah, we can go Lumimancer, Teachings. We could go Environmental. Let's just grab another Teachings. And then what I think we're going to do here is we're just going to play the Plains. And I'm not committing any more threats yet. Let's just get in for 11. Alright, he's at 4. Beat us or die. And I imagine we're going to get swept by the new 4-mana sweeper, Devastating Mastery. Huh, didn't see that one coming. Well, let's see here. Guess it'll be you. And... do I want the 1-drop? I'll take the Drake. Alright, Devastating Mastery. So now we've entered into the sweeper portion of the game. So let's go. How many cards? He's got 5 cards in his hand. Let's get another blue source on the battlefield first. I think we'll just go 1-drops here. Yeah, let's go Delver. And this Teachings. Draw some cards. Cool. That's it. We'll see what he's got. It might just be another sweeper, but that's okay. Kind of has to be. It's a Memory Deluge. Oh boy. He's really banking on us not having anything. And he's kind of right, to be fair. Let's see if this Delver flips. Come on, Delver. Come through for us, baby. Alright, he's up to 5. Of course. Okay. Yep. Okay, how many spells can I play here? Beautiful. Okay, well, we can go Teachings of the Archaic. Oh, actually, if we just teach it, well, we have nothing to Fading Hope. And if I Teachings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just start with the Teachings and see if we can... Okay, am I dumb? I might be dumb. Nope, he's got 6 cards in hand. I don't know why it looked like 5. We'd have to play something else. Let's start with Teachings. Of course. Cannot hit him for enough, which is deeply disturbing, to be honest. I needed one more spell, and I didn't draw... Well, I drew Fading Hope, but that doesn't do anything here. I don't believe we can kill him, and how disappointing is that? However, if I play as Hall of the Storm Giants, then we'll just say, sweep our board, or die to Hall of the Storm Giants. Okay, I don't feel so bad now. I can't believe that, though. Drew all that stuff, and we couldn't draw a single spell. He's got the Field of Ruin. So he'd have to sweep us and hold up 3 mana. And since he doesn't have a Doomscar Foretold, I don't see that happening. That is an option. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let's scry, I guess. Spell Pierce. Better late than never, Mr. Pierce. Got him. And got him. Yep. Good game, opponent. Good game. Future Odin. I like it. Oh, ew. Oh, well. Opponents on the draw. We got turn 1 Delver, turn 2 Deserted Beach tapped. We'll try it. Don't let us down, Delver. You're like 0 for 3 on flipping turn 1. Dirty tease. Oh, great. It's Orzhov, too. Here we go. This is going to be fun. Buckle up, people. This is going to be a long one. Or not. We'll just get clobbered. Luckily, we have the slip out the back if he doesn't have the immediate removal spell. He's probably waiting to see if it flips. Of course it doesn't. Why would it? Why would it flip? In this case, I'm actually just going to play Ottawa, and I'm going to play the other Delver. If he's got a removal spell, we can slip out the back in response. Otherwise, I don't want to throw my Storm Chaser Drake out just yet. Okay, well. Angels, eh? Sure. This is not the hand for Angels. Okay, well, we don't got to worry about sweepers. Let's see if we get our flips. Well, of course we do. Better late than never, Mr. Delver. Better late than never. Thinking I'm just going to go Storm Chaser Drake and attack. So let's attack. See if he wants to trade his Overseer for either Insectile Aberration. Which is fine with me. Let's go Storm Chaser Drake. And that's all for us. If I had double white, I would just fired off the Homestead Courage, but since I don't, Legion Angel. Sure. Let's just go Legion Angel, eh? That's a pretty good one. Just make sure it's until your next turn. Until the start of their controller's next turn. So I'm just going to do this right now. Draw a card. Not bad. Phases out, phases in. Not bad. Okay, what do we got here? So far, we don't really have anything here as far as... Oh, wait, you know what? I just thought of something. Oh, that doesn't work. I need double white. I was thinking I could learn and go get reduced to memory and just get rid of this Legion Angel, but since I cannot do that, I think we're just going to Homestead Courage. I don't think I can Homestead Courage enough to... Nope. Can't Homestead Courage enough to escape the Angel, so... Let's just get in for 3 with the... Just get in for 3 with the Aberration, see if he wants to block. If he wants to trade, he is more than welcome. If he wants to take 3, hey, I can dig that too. Please, go ahead. The last thing I want is him building up forces. No, I have no... He's like thinking, what am I walking into? Nothing. I'm just trying to get rid of your flyer. Because now we are to the point where we can start doing some crazy diff. Unless my opponent just actually has something like a Meat Hook Massacre here, which he does not. Oh, Mavinda. Stop trying to tell me I can do stuff. I cannot. Alright. So now we're to the point where we can just start building up this. Ugh, come on. We can just start building up this Storm Chaser Drake as high as we want. So I think that's what we're going to do, actually. Just draw cards, build up the Drake. Excuse me. Draw cards, build up the Drake. If he does anything shifty, now we have the ability to phase out at instant speed. Sejiri Shelter is pretty darn good, too. What do we have in the graveyard? Said the graveyard. The slip out the back is it right now. That is fine with me. Beautiful. Okay. Well, shall we go ahead and get in for 6? I need a white source here. Thinking yes. Yep. What's he got? Boon of Safety. Interesting, but sure. So then nothing happens. Yep. Cool. And do I want a Guiding Voice? I do not. Let's hold up Sejiri Shelter / slip out the back. Might just slip out the back end of turn, but then again, Vanishing Verse. Well. Well, there you go. Shing! He phases out. We might take 4 for this. But you know what, I can live with taking 4 here. Sure. Nice. My turn. Alright, let's go with... Let's start with a Guiding Voice here. Boop. Nice. Alright, what do we got? We got 4 cards in his hand and a lot more in mine, so let's just go with Expanded Anatomy, I suppose. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Perfect. Now he has Vigilance. We got Slip out the back. I'm feeling pretty good. Let's get him for 10. Oh boy. What's he setting up for here, that sneaky opponent? Why didn't he block? Haunting Voyage. Choose a creature type. Return up to 2 creature types from the graveyard to the battlefield. This was not from Foretold. Sure. Yeah, I think he's dead. Yeah, cool. Go for it. Haunting Voyage Angels, huh? I can dig it. If he named Angel, he gets 2 angels back. He goes up to 8. Sure. Sure. Alright. Let's see if I'm missing anything here. I'm just going to keep it simple here. Let's go. That's why I play Sejiri Shelter. Good game, opponent. Good game. Oh, I didn't get to do my emote in time. Ah, oh well. Oh, hey, look at that. Holy cow, actually this deck's doing really well, isn't it? We haven't lost a game yet, have we? Nice. Alright, I'm on the play. What do we got? We got a Painful Lumimancer into Virtuoso? Sure. Let's see if Lumimancer can do something this game. Poor girl hasn't been up to much lately. Racksack, eh? Let's do time warp again. Yeah, at this point, we gotta start hammering them before they have the ability to, well, stabilize. Probably gonna play the Sejiri Shelter as a land unless I top deck something else. Wait, what? When it dies, create a treasure token. Interesting. Well, he's about to get his treasure token. Can we do this where we X1? So we need a Homestead Courage, at least on this Lumimancer. Okay, and then I think I'm actually just going to go with the Virtuoso here and just attack. This way, he blocks, he gets his treasure token. Oh, dang it. Let's see if he takes it or not. I just thought about it. If he has the Meat Hook Massacre, that was a huge punt. Should have played the Homestead Courage instead to prep for that. Let's see if he's got it. They always have it. He gets his treasure token, and we get Meat Hook Massacre to Oblivion. Watch. He's got it. They always have it. Do they always have it? There it is. Oh, my lord. Well, that's probably the game. Yep. Good job, opponent. Good job. And now we got nothing to do. Fabulous. Alright, so yeah, that was a huge punt on my part. The Illuminator Virtuoso should have been held, and I should have just Homestead Courage. I was even planning for it in my head, and I just thought, what are the odds he'll have it? Of course, they always have it. So now we're looking for, well, we're looking for a 1-drop so we can protect it with Sejiri Shelter. Orcus, Prince of Undeath. Sure. Doesn't do anything. That's fabulous. Alright, let's go Storm Chaser Drake, and I'm just going to Homestead Courage it right now to draw a card. If only because we don't have the mana up for Sejiri Shelter. Of course, now we are open to removal spells. We are not going to be blocking this bad boy. No blocks here, sir. Taking 5. Ow. Jeez, I cannot believe that I walked right into that. That was so dumb. Alright, well, he's letting us do stuff, which is great. I do like that. He's really letting us do stuff. Interesting. Well, in that case, let's keep on doing stuff. I like drawing cards. Boon of Safety is pretty good. Oh, I need double white. I do not need... I think I'll hold the Ottawa and just play the Seagate here. Yeah. And we'll end the turn there. I'll hold up the Sejiri Shelter and the Boon of Safety just in case he's got shenanigans. For little shenanigans. Okay. He is milling 3 and getting back either a Requisitioner or a Blood Tithe Harvester. Okay. He's under 3 cards in hand. See if we can get the Storm Chaser Drake across the finish line. Yep. Wonder if it's worth blocking the Orcus. Yeah, I'm going to just take this. Yes, we're going to take this. Ow. Down to 4. Got to keep in mind he can blitz that thing, but theoretically we will be holding priority. What's he thinking? Keeps looking at my stuff. Sure, that's fine. Can we do 12 damage this turn? Probably not, but we can block. Oh, Lord. Yep, old Obnixilis. God, this all goes back to that turn. So dumb.
I've conquered entire plains.
Yep.
One city defy me, and you'll lose everything.
Oh, let me go ahead and we're going to Boon of Safety to see what's going to happen next. Draw a card. Scry 1. We have not used Expanded Anatomy yet. Let me think here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't think I can actually do it. If I can't do it, then we need to discard cards. But if he loses a creature, we're just dead. I'm thinking opponent. I think this Boon of Safety. 1, 2. So 1 for that, 1 for Boon. Or Homestead Courage. I can discard the Boon. Yes. Okay. He's at 16. Oh, because it's a demon, of course. Let's just think this out. He's at 16. I don't think I can deal that much. Didn't need that one. Ugh. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can hit him for 12. That's not enough. Keep this to discard. So I think I only have the ability now to just Homestead Courage. The creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life. I'm at 3. I'm going to have to discard 2 cards to stay alive. I'm thinking. Let's see what we draw for the Homestead Courage. Delver of Secrets, you say? 7, 6. Can knock him to 9, or I could just kill an Obnixilis. Wait. Sorry, that's the copy. Wait, which one's the original? That one's the copy. Yeah, kill the copy. Sorry. I'm getting there, opponent. My bad. And then let's play the Delver of Secrets. We'll hold up the Sejiri Shelter and go from there. The Storm Chaser Drake has a shield counter on him, which is nice. Oh wait, there's a hive on the battlefield. I'm just dead. Dang it. Let's see if he sees it. Maybe he won't. Maybe he'll try to play something. If he just activates the hive and turns it sideways, we're just dead. Burn down the house. I think that kills me. Ugh. All goes back to that Meat Hook Massacre. Ugh. Attacks with everybody. I block here, I take 3, I die. Oh, the streak is broken. There's your GG opponent. Bye-bye. Oh, man, that was brutal. All comes back to that Meat Hook Massacre. Should have thought that one through, eh? Alright, opponent's on the play. Oof. I'm not big on these one threat hands, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, boy, that's even worse. Does he have the removal spell? If he has the removal spell, let's just wait. Let's just wait. Nothing wrong with being overly cautious, right? Well, at least we know it wouldn't have flipped. He's going for something. Ooh, yeah, I'm going to have to say no to that dog. Phase that bad boy out. Ugh. Come on, Delver. You have one job. One job here. Let's go. Okay, he's got nothing. We've got nothing either, so let's do it. Pow! Yeah, my 4/4 Delver. Just imagine how savage he'll be when he's in Insectile Aberration, baby. Alright, come on, Delver. Do your job. Finally. Now he's a big boy. Alright, let's go. Let's get in there. Okay, and I guess we'll just play the Emeria's Call. Tapped and pass the turn. Opponent doesn't realize, but I literally have nothing going on in my hand, so I'm glad that Mr. Insectile Aberration is actually doing his job. The good news is we're almost to the point where we can activate Hall of the Storm Giants, so we have backup plans here. Our opponent doesn't seem to be doing much despite being Grixis. He's going for it again. Phase him out. Play the Lumimancer. And the Emeria's Call. And pass the turn. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Burning down the house. Sure. He did. He not, though. One, two, three, 4, 5. Next turn, baby. Down to 3. Alright, he's got to deal with the Insectile Aberration and the Hall of the Storm Giants. Can he do it? If it's just a typical removal spell, I got Boon of Safety at the ready. Expressive Iteration. You got it. See, this is the power of Slip Out the Back. Just a fabulous card. Can he stop my 7/6 Insectile Aberration? Not yet. Interesting. Do we go with the Boon of Safety, or do we just activate Hall of the Storm Giants? I say activate Hall of the Storm Giants. Got 2 removal spells, bro? Didn't think so! Yeah. I mean, that game really just showed you the power of Slip Out the Back. I mean, beefs your creature, removes him from combat, all bad situations. Fabulous. It's the final countdown. Okay. Not too keen on this one. We'll see what my opponent's up to. That's tough. Well, let's see if the Storm Tracer Drake hangs out. We got Slip Out the Back. We got Guiding Voice. Unfortunately, Guiding Voice. I mean, this thing I'm scared of here. Well, we could be scared of anything. There's a ton of 2. Oh, no. Okay, never mind. All right, so what do we got here? We got Guiding Voice. We got Slip Out the Back. Let's start with Guiding Voice. See if he's got a response. Okay. Fading Hopes aren't going to do us any love here. Let's go get a Teachings of the Archaic. Negate. Sure. You got there, brother. So anyways, let's do that again. So anyways, here's Wonderwall. Alright. Let's go to Teachings of the Archaics. Alright. That's enough for me. Pow. Pow? What just happened? Where did the pow go? No! Why? Why? Why are you crashing on me? It's cool. I'm cool. I'm cool. We're all cool. We're not going to lose said cool. We're good. Yes, thank you. Yes, now I have to deal with a Johnny, and my emotes that I keep forgetting to use are lost to me. Okay, I am a Johnny. What just happened? Okay, it's still my turn. End the turn. Sorry about that, opponent. Sorry, opponent. My bad. You got to understand. This game tends to have issues. All right, what do you got for me? We at least got some options. We can Fading Hope our own Stormtracer Drake if something crazy happens. Yep. Nope. Looks like nothing crazy happening. CK Restoration. Alright. So, shall we just start off with a combat? I'm thinking yes. Let's see what opponent feels about that. Alright, he's alright. Let's play Hall of the Storm Giants and pass. We're not in a hurry here. He's going to go end of turn something or other. Should have played the Ottawa now that I think about it. If he has a double removal spell, March of Otherworldly Light. Sorry, homie. We're slipping out the back here. Celestis, huh? Interesting. Okay, he's giving us free reign, it would seem. I have zero problem with this. He's got 4 cards in his hand. Should get the card draw in while I can, because I have a feeling we're about to get clobbered. Yep. I'm gonna play the Lumimancer. I'm gonna try to incentivize him to use his Wrath, and then we've got double Fading Hope for our threats. I know, not the best option, but we're getting him within Hall of the Storm Giants range. Man, that Hall of the Storm Giants has just been what? What? What do you have? What do you have that's worth paying 3 life for? Farewell? Get out of here with that. Mavinda, nice. Scry 1. Don't need another Lumimancer. I'm actually, yeah, you know what? Let's keep the Guiding Voice. Alright, so Mavinda's not so hot now. Should have thought that one through. He's got 3 cards in his hand, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll kill him next turn, so let's make him have the sweeper again. I think what I'm gonna do here is we can't. Let's go Storm Chaser Drake into Clever Lumimancer. It's daytime, right? It is daytime. Don't want it to turn into night. Don't want him gaining any life here. Now, do I want to use the Guiding Voice? I'm thinking I do, but what are we gonna go get? We could go get Academic Probation. I'm just not sure what we would name. Maybe another Farewell? It's obviously all he has. I think so. We could go Academic Probation and name what? Farewell? Doomscar? He paid 3 life for that, which means he doesn't have the Doomscar. Let's just try it. Sure. Alright, here we are. He's got to wipe my board, and he's got to stop the Hall of the Storm Giants. I don't see it happening, but hey, I have been wrong before. Otherwise, we'll just, untap, slam this teachings, and just say, GG, mofo. We also have the Mavinda on standby, although our graveyard did get exiled. We got the Guiding Voice too, so there's plenty of Magecraft shenanigans to be had should my opponent find a way out of this. But like I said, he's got to find a way out of all the Storm Giants and the board. I wonder if he had another Farewell. Who knows? The world may never know. Come on, my Azorius bro. What do you got for me? You gotta have something going on over there. We seem to be flowing very well with this deck. I mean, I lost one game to my own. What? What? No, don't you crash on me again. Can't handle another crash. You already got rid of my emotes. I can't even say GG now. I'm stuck staring at a Johnny's face. Come on. Come on. I hope he's... Did he really idle out? Is he really idle? Is he roping me? He better be roping me. If I got booted, I'm going to be ticked. All I got to do is untap and attack with Hall of the Storm Giants, and this game's over. God, that Hall is clutch. It's won me so many games. I wonder if I should play more than one. Probably not. Okay. Well, this will tell us if he's roping us or not, because why wouldn't you draw a card and discard a card? I'm here. Okay, he's roping us. Okay. Whew. I don't mind a little salty roping, but, you know, if I just gotten disconnected and I get back in and find out I lost because I timed out, that is the absolute worst feeling in the world. You think being roped is bad? Imagine sitting here going, why isn't my opponent doing anything? And then randomly it says, you've been disconnected. And by the time you get back in, it's like, oh, alright, come on, dude. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, apparently it is. We're just gonna give him all the time in the world. Alright, so let's see here. Do I just send in... I'm not going to send in the Hall of the Storm Giants. My opponent's obviously idling out a bit. Let's go. Let's go with... Mavinda? Or should I... Yeah, let's go with Mavinda. Alright, so my opponent has officially just completely given up on all things. So let's go Teachings. Draw 2 cards, and should we just kill target opponent? I'm thinking yes. Let's go get Mascot Exhibition and turn them sideways. Adios, amigo. Beautiful. B-E-A, beautiful. Stupid Johnny. And we are back for the wrap-up. Well, that was beautiful. I mean, we went 6-1, and the one loss was... you know, who knows how the game would have really gone. But I do feel like, had I not overextended in that Meathook Massacre, it would have been fine. But at the same time, that's okay. Things happen. 6-1 still ain't... Or excuse me. Yeah, no, 6-1 still ain't bad at all. The deck did perfectly. You got a chance to see literally every little piece shine. We won a game with Illuminator Virtuoso. Mavinda got to do her thing. Obviously, Storm Chaser Drake is one of the MVPs. Turning every one of our protection and boosting spells into a cantrip is just chef's kiss. But man, I was actually pretty amazed how smooth this went compared to the mono blue tempo list from last week. I mean, you know, the one thing I would say, we didn't play enough aggro for Fading Hope to really shine. Man, I still say keep it. You gotta keep it. But if you were gonna make trims, I actually originally I was looking over here at like Guiding Voice or Homestead Courage. I might actually go with Fading Hope. Granted, Angels never really got a chance to get off the ground, so our Flyers were able to get through. That is problematic, but man, I might just cut 2 Fading Hopes for one more slip out the back, because you guys saw it was beautiful, and then a March of Swirling Mist. But I didn't say this before, but this is, if anyone's looking for a budget-friendly list, this is pretty darn close. Like, everything here, like, you can ditch the Mavindas if you really want to, and just go up to Illuminator Virtuoso. We got all commons and uncommons here. All commons and uncommons here. Let's see. These, you know, if you can do it, I would say do it. If you can't, if you don't have the Mythic's Despair and you don't have these lands, you could just load up on these kinds of effects. They won't be as good, of course, because your lands will be coming to play tapped, versus you saw a lot of games were decided by having those pay 3 life and be untapped. However, This is almost a very budget-friendly list. I mean, obviously, you got to look at some of the rares in the mana base, but compared to some of the bigger decks that we, I'm not gonna lie, that we just waffle stomped, then this is actually a pretty good budget alternative should you want. And I mean, you could easily tune it to do that. Like if I wanted to remove these, I'd probably go with another Sejiri Shelter. I'd probably increase the regular lands, and if you want to just do basics, you can. And then as far as other things, like I said, you cut these 3, get another slip out the back, 2 more Illuminator Virtuoso, and then maybe just some more things like Sejiri Shelter that either provide unblockability or protection, and boom, you got a budget-friendly deck that's kicking booty. And yeah, fabulous. So hey, if you're looking for Azorius Magecraft, this is your gig, and it was beautiful. So as always, like, share, subscribe, all the normal nonsense, and I will see everybody tomorrow.